بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله إخواني في الله. Alhamdulillah, we're on our second day of class. We had a beautiful class yesterday, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with his aid to provide us with a good class today. Today we want to review what we took yesterday. Naam. And questions are with you all. Okay. First question, Ad-Dama'ir. That's the chapter that we're in. What does Dama'ir mean? Ad-Dama'ir. What does Ad-Dama'ir mean? Ad-Dama'ir, the pronouns. Dama'ir means the pronouns. Naam. So what does Ad-Damir al-Mufrad mean? Ad-Damir al-Mufrad, the singular pronoun. The singular pronoun. And there are several singular pronouns, several of them. You have ana, then you have you, is going to be masculine and feminine, and then you have he and she. Those are all singular pronouns. There are 5 singular pronouns. Okay, so now we're in that big chapter that's called pronouns that has like a subchapter. It's just singular pronouns. I want you to understand exactly where you're heading and what you're studying. Okay, you're in the chapter of singular pronouns, and it's 5 of them. We just took 1. So what is this singular pronoun that we dealt with yesterday? Ana. It's not ana. It's not ana, and it's not ana, and it's not anna. It's ana. Ana. The a and the na is the same length. Ana. Ana. It's not Anna. 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 Ana. Nice and simple. Ana Muhammad ibn Abdullah. What we want to learn today, and we want to emphasize that we are teaching a class for teachers, not students. We're trying to raise, with Allah's permission, He's the one capable, raising teachers and not students. We want to recognize what is wrong with the method of giving the students vocabulary words without practical and constructive sentences. That's faulty. That is not how you teach Arabic. In this book has no vocabulary words, a list of vocabulary words that is not in a constructive sentence. It must be in a constructive sentence. It must be in a simple sentence. It must be in a practical sentence that the student at that level can read and understand. So, with that in mind, I want you all to look at these sentences that I have here. What if yesterday, you all listen very closely. What if I told you ana means I, and then we just went forward? I said anta means you, and anti means you feminine, and huwa means he, and you got 5 words. You would not know how to use it. First thing, you wouldn't know. Ana Muhammad Abdullah, you could use it for a man, and ana Aisha, you could use it for a woman. List of vocabulary words doesn't teach you that. It doesn't teach you that. Then you can use it. The first 2 sentences, I want you to recognize what's in these sentences. These are not just a bunch of sentences thrown here. The first is using ana with a name. Ana Muhammad. Ana Allahu. That's his name. Ana Aisha. Ana Abdul Hakim. The second way is to use it for a description. Ana Muslimun. That's a description. Ana Muslimatun. That's a woman's description. Ana Talibun. So you can use it ana with a name, you can use it for a woman, you can use it with a name, or you can use it for a description also. Ana mudarrisun, I'm a teacher. Ana muhandisun, I am an engineer. Ana tabibun, I'm a doctor. But if I just told you ana means I, you don't know. He's not going to teach you how to use it. A list of vocabulary words. That is not the way. And that's not how you teach Arabic. You don't give them a list of words. You give them practical sentences. Now, look at number 5 and 6. It's connected to a prepositional phrase. Ana min America. It's connected to a phrase. Ana fil masjidi. Fil masjidi. I'm in the masjid. I'm from this. So these are 3 different ways you can use ana. You can use it with a name, you can use it with a description, or you can use it with a prepositional phrase. Ana fawq al-bayt, I'm on top of the house. Ana taht al-sarir, I'm under the bed. Do we understand that, brothers and sisters? Is that clear? Barakallahu feekum. This is very important that we understand that type. With that in mind, we're going to move to lesson number to the next lesson. Fasl. Fasl means section. We're on page 19. Fasl means section. It was not a new chapter. Our chapter is what? Ad-Dama'ir. And we're in the subchapter, Damir al-Mufrad. We're still Damir al-Mufrad, Anta, Anti. Anta wa Anti. What does Anta mean? Who knows? Anta. What does Anta mean? You. You masculine. You masculine. Na'am. You masculine. And what does Anti mean? Anti. You feminine. Tayyip. Listen to this. Listen to this. If you understand that anta means you masculine, and if you understand anti means you feminine, listen to what I'm going to tell you. Iqra wafham. Read and understand these sentences. We're going to read all of them. I'm not going to explain to you what anything means. I want you to try to decipher and figure it out on your own. But now we're going to work on diction and pronunciation and enunciation. So repeat after me. We're going to repeat each one 2 times. No stuttering. You all are behind me. Let me make this a little bigger so we can all see it well. طيب. بسم الله. من أنت؟ من أنت؟ Number 2. أنا طالب جديد. أنا طالب جديد. Y'all don't say أنا طالبون. Boon. طالبون. Bun. Some of you will say أنا مسلمون. Moon. No, mun. Muslimun. Talibun jadidun. I want to hear the tanween. Tanween is a noon at the end of a word. That's what a tanween is. And it's not tanween, it's tanween. Tanween. Ana talib. You repeat after me. Ana talibun jadidun. Number 3. Min aina anta? Min aina anta? Take your time. There is no rush. There's no rush. هل أنت من الهند؟ هل أنت من الهند؟ نعم أنا من الهند. نعم أنا من الهند. This word na'am has a fatha on the noon and a fatha on the ain. Na'am. It's not nam. Nam. No, it's na'am. Na'am. Fatha, fatha, not nam. Na'am. Okay. Number 6. هل أنت أحمد ابن عبد السلام؟ هل أنت أحمد ابن عبد السلام؟ هل أنت المدرس؟ هل أنت المدرس؟ This is very important. When a word has an L on it, this alif lam, it has to pronounce extremely clearly. Don't say هل أنت مدرس. هل أنت هل أنت هل أنت هل أنت المدرس. From this lesson on, if there's an alif lam, a L on the word, you have to pronounce it clearly. Okay? So you can say, repeat after me. هل أنت المدرس? Or you can say هل أنت المدرس؟ هل أنت زينب؟ Women's names do not get a tanween. There is no Aishatun and there is no Zainabun. is Zainabu. Women's names do not get tanweens. هل أنت زينب؟ كيف أنت يا حفصة؟ كيف أنت يا حفصة؟ The name Hafsa is a sword, not Hafsa. It's not a scene. Hafsa. 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 That's how you say it correctly. Hafsa. Number 10. هل أنت طالبة جديدة؟ هل أنت طالبة جديدة؟ These words here, it has to come out nice and smoothly. Don't say طالبة. Don't say طالبة. Just don't put any stress on the ba. هل أنت طالبة جديدة? Nice and like if I say, Are you a student?" Don't say, "Are you a student?" Are you a student? And it wouldn't make sense in English to say student. So you can't say طالبة. No, they make it nice and smooth. Repeat after me. هل أنت طالبة جديدة؟ نعم، أنا طالبة جديدة. نعم، أنا طالبة جديدة. من أين أنتِ يا ليلى؟ من أين أنتِ يا ليلى؟ هل أنتِ من السودان؟ هل أنتِ من السودان؟ هل أنتِ المدرسة؟ Let's get that alif lam nice and clear. هل أنتِ المدرسة؟ One more time. هل أنتِ المدرسة؟ All right, we're back at the top. من أنت? What does this mean? من أنت? Who are you? Man means who. It's a question. Man. Man is a question. Man. Man anta. Who are you? You're speaking to a male. Yes. Man anta. Who are you? Man anta. Na'am. So you want to say it. You want to say it as if it's a question. You don't want to say man anta. Man anta. You don't want to bark at the print. You want to say man anta. Who are you? It's not who are you. Who are you? No, it's a question. Who are you? Man anta. So I want you to say it in English and say it in Arabic with the same tone of expression. Like Arabic has some type of life to it. It's not barking at the print. It's not letters. These are words. They have meaning. Convey the meaning, not just the sounds. Na'am. So we're not going to be stuck on phonics or hooked on phonics. No, we're beyond phonics. We're looking into the meaning now. Barakallah fikum. May Allah increase you all. Number 2. أنا طالب جديد. I'm a new student, and it's masculine. Jadid means new. Talib is student. Jadid is new. So in English, you say new student. But in Arabic, the description, the adjective comes after the word in Arabic. Talibun jadidun. In Arabic, the description comes after the word. Ana talibun jadidun. I'm a new student. I am a new student. Min aina anta. What does that mean? Where are you from? Talking to a man. Min aina anta. Where are you from? Min aina. Aina means where. Aina means where when you're asking a question. Are we going too fast? If I'm going too fast, nobody be feel inconvenienced or feel shy to say that we're going too fast. Nah, let us know. Let us know. We want to move at a pace that's suitable for everyone. Min aina. Min means from. Naam. Min means from. Ana min America. That's what we had in the first class. Ana min America. I'm from America. I'm from America. Min aina anta. Where are you from? Naam. Hal anti min al Hind? Are you from India? Very good. Hal anti min al Hind? And we have a lot of students in this class from India. No. And I particularly had a good number of students when I was in Yemen from Kerala, from southern India. No. Hal anti min al Hind? Are you from India? Hal anti is talking to a woman now. Hal anti, are you? Hal, it can mean it can mean are you or is. It depends if it's masculine or feminine. It could be are, or it could be is. It could be both. But the main thing is that it's a question. Hal is a question. Hal anti, are you min al Hind? Okay. Naam. Ana min al Hind. What does that mean? Naam. Ana min al Hind. Yes, I am from India. Naam. Ana min al Hind. I am from India. Very good. I am from India. هل أنت أحمد ابن عبد السلام? Are you Ahmed, the son of Abdul Salam? Right. So this Ibn Abdul Salam has to be together. You can't say Hal Anta Ahmed Ibn and then say Abdul Salam. No, Ibn Abdul Salam should be together. Ibn Abdul Salam should be together. Okay. Does anybody know one of our scholars that his name is Ahmed ibn Abdul Salam? No, very good. Sheikh al-Islam, Ibn Taymiyyah. And that is the only reason I put that in the book. That's the only reason. Now, so we want to be educated while we learn. We could kill two birds with one stone. Now, rahimahullah. هل أنت المدرس؟ هل أنت المدرس؟ Are you the teacher? Yes. Al-Mudarris is the teacher, the one who teaches. Al-Mudarris, the teacher. Are you the teacher? هل أنت المدرس? Are you the teacher? هل أنت زينب? Are you Zainab? So you have to be kind of careful. Like sometimes when you're speaking, you might see a woman. You can't say Hal anta Zainab. How could you can't say Hal anta Zainab? Anta means you. You're talking to a man, and you're going to mention a woman's man. You have to be very careful how you speak. You have to be very careful. Like just because you're speaking to a woman, that doesn't mean that that you're going to be understood. You can't say to a woman Hal anta Zainab. You have to say Hal anti because you're speaking to a woman. نعم. هل أنت زينب؟ نعم. كيف أنت يا حفصة؟ كيف أنت يا حفصة؟ How are you? These are new words. Kaifa means how. Aina means where. Man means who. Hell is a question. These are new words. Did I put them on the side in a vocabulary box? There's no need. There's no need. And that's not how you learn Arabic by putting words in the vocabulary box. You just bring the sentences and have the student review the sentences, not review a list of vocabulary words void of meaning. No, we don't review anything void and empty of meaning, practical meaning. Now, keep that in mind. طيب كيف أنت يا حفصة? How are you, حفصة? What if we said كيف أنت اليوم يا حفصة? What would that mean? كيف أنت اليوم يا حفصة? What would that mean if I said that? كيف أنت اليوم? Yeah, how are you today? Nah. So you know that's why this question, that's why this section is called اقرأ وافهم. That's why it's called اقرأ وافهم. I want you to think. I don't want you to just sit back and to be dependent on the teacher. I want you to think. And you all have learned a lot, but now what we are learning with proficiency now. Time. هل أنت طالبة جديدة? Are you a new student? And talking to a female. هل أنت طالبة جديدة? So we want to recognize that this is a mistake. You can't say هل أنت طالبة جديدة. And you can't say هل أنت طالب جديد. You can't say هل أنت طالب. You have to say أنت طالبة جديدة. So you have to pay attention. That ta طالبة makes it feminine. Therefore, the description has to be feminine also. You cannot say هل أنت طالبة جديد. جديد. No, it has to be جديدة. It has to be feminine also. Is that clear? You cannot say هل أنت طالبة جديد. No, طالبة جديدة. طالبة جديدة. Look at number 2 that we already took. Look at number 2. Number 2 says أنا طالب جديد. New student as a male. Now, so now back on number 10. هل أنت is أنت طالبة جديدة. And again, we want to stress. You all repeat after me this sentence. هل أنت طالبة جديدة? If there's going to be stress on anything, it's going to be طا جديد, not طالبة. طالبة. There's no need for stress. هل أنت طالبة جديدة? Let it flow out of your mouth like water flows out of a bottle. Like you turn the bottle upside down and the words just fall out of your mouth. No difficulty. Let the words just flow. Do not stress anything. هل أنت طالبة جديدة؟ نعم. Number 11. نعم. أنا طالبة جديدة. Yes, I am a new student. Yes, I am a new student. And you're going to say this emphatically. Somebody asks you a question, you're not going to say, Na'am, ana talibatun jadidatun, like you're a computer. No, you're going to say, Na'am, ana talibatun jadidatun. You're going to answer in an affirmative manner. And you're going to make your voice like that. You're going to start now. You're going to start doing that now. When you go back home and when you review your sentences, if it's a question, you're going to say, Man anta. You're going to say, كيف أنت يا حفصة? هل أنت من الهند? You're going to make your voice like that. نعم. You're going to make your voice like that. نعم. بارك الله فيكم. Everybody try to keep your mics off. Number 12. من أين أنت يا ليلى?
من أين أنت يا ليلى؟
Your microphone is open, Abdul Sabah. You got to turn your microphone off. Good. من أين أنت يا ليلى? It's a question. So we are not going to say, Min aina anti ya Layla. Min aina anti ya Layla. And everything is clear. His letters are clear, but it's no life. Where's the meaning? We have meaning here. We have meaning here. Yeah. We are learning with proficiency from day one. Min aina anti ya Layla? It's a question. Min aina anti ya Layla? Where are you from, oh Layla? هل أنت من السودان? Are you from Sudan? هل أنت من السودان؟ هل أنت المدرسة؟ What does that mean? هل أنت المدرسة? Are you the teacher? Female. That ta on the end makes it feminine, makes it a woman. The ta on the end makes it feminine. Look at number 7. Look at number 7. Number 7 says هل أنت المدرس? Number 14 says هل أنت المدرسة? So of course you cannot say هل أنت المدرسة. You can't say that. You can't say هل أنت المدرسة. You can't say that. هل أنت المدرسة. نعم. This is our lesson for today. Homework. I want you all to be very patient with us. Uh, the women have a group. They're a group of women that we have a special meeting, a group for them. Now I listen to their sentences. They just leave the recording, and if anybody is not in the group, please just send me a, uh, email at from print to practice. Let me write this down for y'all. From print to practice at gmail.com. And we'll try to work things out, but don't despair. Don't despair. Don't get upset. Don't lose patience. We're going to try to work things out. But nonetheless, you're going to read your sentences. The brothers, they don't have to, we're going to work it out. I have some brothers, and we're going to put them in groups. And until we do that, you know, hold on, let me see these sentences here. Should we practice saying that words ending or without the words ending? We mentioned that both. Say with the words, the ending of the words without the end of the same way we do it in class. Naam. Tayyib, inshallah. Barakallahu fikum. Barakallahu fikum. I see old students that were here before. Listen up. When you review, I'm going to give you an example how you review. This is how you review. This is just an example how you're going to review at the home. 2 times looking, 1 time not looking. Man anta. Man anta. Man anta. أنا طالب جديد. أنا طالب جديد. أنا طالب جديد. من أين أنت؟ من أين أنت؟ من أين أنت؟ هل أنت من الهند؟ هل أنت من الهند؟ هل أنت من الهند? Now, the more you put in, you want to do it 4 times? Do it 4 times. I dare you, do it 5 times. Allah will not waste your efforts. So don't let my ambitions be more than yours. If I say doing it 3, you're going to be like, well, I'm going to do it 4. This teacher say do it 3, I'm going to do it 4. Don't let my ambitions be higher than yours. My ambitions for you. هل أنت المدرس؟ هل أنت المدرس؟ That's what's correct. هل أنت المدرس؟ هل أنت المدرس؟ هل أنت زينب؟ هل أنت زينب؟ هل أنت زينب? When you do 1 and you do it over and over and over, that's very good. That's very good for your tongue. There's another one that's just good for your general mind and everything, that you go from 1 to 14 3 times. From 1 to 14 3 times, no stuttering. Why do we look away and say the sentence? Because I want you to do it by understanding it. Like, did you absorb the meaning and then you can say it now? Can you picture it in your head? That's why. I want you to say it 1 time without looking, like you understand what you're saying. So sometimes I want you to say each one 3 times, and sometimes I want you to go from 1 to 14, read each one 1 time, but do that whole thing 3 times. It's only going to take you 5 minutes, and stop. Don't burn yourself out. It's going to cause you anxiety. Don't burn yourself. A little bit and stop. A little bit and stop. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. But you want to do it every once in a while, 5 times a day. Allah will not waste your efforts. So you're going to say nice and smooth. You're going to say, Man anta? Ana talibun jadidun. Min aina anta? هل أنت من الهند؟ نعم أنا من الهند. هل أنت أحمد ابن عبد السلام؟ هل أنت المدرس؟ هل أنت زينب؟ كيف أنت يا حفصة؟ هل أنت طالب جديد؟ I don't want anybody to say هل أنت طالب جديد. Not say هل أنت طالبة جديدة. Stop. نعم. Stop. Stop in the middle of the sentence. نعم أنا طالبة جديدة. من أين أنت يا ليلى؟ هل أنت من السودان؟ هل أنت المدرسة؟ Then go back to the top and come to it again. نعم. Yeah, I don't want to put a limit. I don't want to put a limit 30 times. Nah. But I want you to do it. It has to be smooth. Smooth. If you take your time, it doesn't have to be quick, but smooth, not rigid. All right. This a half hour has passed. This is our class. And we're going to try to work out something for the brothers. In the meantime, review your sentences. I came in class late today. I want everybody to be aware how to take their microphone off at the bottom of the page and come tomorrow prepared to read your sentences, just to read about a good 5 of these 14. This is our lesson for the day. Why, when mentioning son of, do you say Ibn or Nishon Banun? That's just the way it is. We can't get into why and all the rules. Just read it just the way that we read it. No, just read it. We don't want to get into any rules. We don't want to get in. Just read the print. Just read what's there. Just read what's there. All right. That aleph is not written. It is one of the alephs that are not written. Because if you continue, say Ahmed Dubnu, you will say Hal Anta Ahmed Dubnu Abdus Salam. But that's just the way it is. Let's not get into why and break down all the rules. We don't want that. That's just the way that it is for now. We're gonna get all that later. Barakallahu fikum. This is our lesson for today. Inshallah, you all know where you can find the lessons online. I'm going to post these as soon as I can, inshallah. And I'm trying to make shorts and on YouTube just for reviewing the sentences, just for the sentences. If not, I'm just going to make a separate recording for them. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his success. You all work hard reviewing your sentences. Work hard reviewing your sentences nice and smoothly. We want to start now working for perfection and proficiency. By the time we get a little ways in the book, we want to give a goal. We want to get up to chapter number 10. Just chapter number 10, which is like a quarter of the book. And we want to see how much progress that you have gained by the time we reach chapter number 10. Now, I'm going to keep that small goal. That's a small goal in our head. Chapter number 10, a small goal. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك